共和党女众议员玛乔里·泰勒·格林2月4日对她的一些煽动性言论表示后悔，但是没有就支持对民主党人使用暴力表示道歉。她将在美国众议院面临惩罚。众议院将在当天晚些时候就民主党支持的一项决议进行投票，该决议将惩罚格林。格林是佐治亚州的第一届议员，也是前总统特朗普的盟友。格林在众议院就是否将他从2个备受瞩目的国会委员会赶下台进行投票之前发表了演讲，否认了他之前的一些声明。
I never once said during my entire campaign QAnon. I never once said any of the things that I am being accused of today during my campaign. I never said any of these things since I have been elected for Congress. These were words of the past, and these things do not represent me. They do not represent my district, and they do not represent my values. Here's the problem. Throughout 2018, because I was upset about things and didn't trust the government, really, because the people here weren't doing the things that I thought they should be doing for us, the things that I just told you I cared about. And I want you to know, a lot of Americans don't trust our government, and that's sad. The problem with that is, though, is I was allowed to believe things that weren't true, and I would ask questions about them and talk about them. And that is absolutely what I regret. Because if it weren't for the Facebook post and comments that I liked in 2018, I wouldn't be standing here today, and you couldn't point a finger and accuse me of anything wrong.
格林此前曾表示支持一系列毫无根据的阴谋论，认为民主党精英是崇拜撒旦的恋童癖者和食人族阴谋集团的一部分。根据 CNN 的报道，在当选之前，格林曾经在网上表示支持处决包括众议院议长佩洛西在内的著名民主党人。格林还支持特朗普声称他赢得了去年的选举的错误说法，声称美国学校的致命枪击事件是精心策划的，暗示太空激光被故意用来引发加州野火，并质疑2001年美国遭受的袭击中是否有一架飞机袭击了五角大楼。在周四的演讲中，格林否认了阴谋论的说法，承认校园枪击案确实发生过，911袭击事件也确实发生过，而且格林还抨击了媒体。
I also want to tell you 9/11 absolutely happened. I remember that day crying all day long watching it on the news. And it's a tragedy for anyone to say it didn't happen. And so that I definitely want to tell you, I do not believe that it's fake. I also want to tell you that we've got to do better. You see, big media companies can take teeny tiny pieces of words that I've said, that you have said, any of us, and can portray us into someone that we're not. And that is wrong. And if this Congress is to tolerate members that condone riots that have hurt American people, attacked police officers, occupied federal property, burned businesses and cities, but yet wants to condemn me and crucify me in the public square for words that I said and I regret a few years ago, then I think we are in a real big problem, a very big problem. What shall we do as Americans? Shall we stay divided like this? Will we allow the media that is just as guilty as QAnon of presenting truth and lies to divide us? Will we allow ourselves to be addicted to hate and hating one another? I hope not, because that's not the future I want for my children, and it's not the future I want for any of your children.